Hey guys, what's going on? This is Eurymachus, and today I have the m416 CKB for you guys. Now this gun was requested by Vampire Hazard, so if you enjoy this, be sure to thank him. Alright, so to start off, this weapon is, in my opinion, one of the best assault rifles in this game, and right here I got a little bit of frap slag and I shouldn't have taken any damage, but whatever. Luckily they have medkits for the win, yay! Alright, so I just hopped into a junk flea game to kind of show you what this gun is like in close quarters. It has really good spread in close quarters, and you're not gonna have any problems with that. The fire rate makes it really good, and you can spray anywhere from close to medium, and you can like burst in long ranges, which is really nice. And the portability is really good. Alright, so the M416 CQB is an NX standard version of the M416, which is the GP version. Alright, so the M416 CQB has a damage of 39, portability 66, rate of fire 74, accuracy 80, and recoil 63. Alright, so now to start off with the power, it's a 39-point damage rating. That's about right. It is a medium to strong 4-shot kill. It is a medium to strong 3-shot to the back. And you're going to have no problem with the damage. At least I didn't really have a problem with the damage. And the DPS on this is really decent. And combined with its low recoil and its very high spray ability, I consider this a very new friendly gun. And that is why I love this gun so much. Now, it comes with a forced eye-tech, so that's the only problem. I feel like this gun could perform a little bit better if it had a ACOG, because with its low recoil, it's really good for headshots. So I would have preferred it if I could like use it in longer ranges, but it's pretty decent in long ranges. But this eye-tech is not as magnified, and the dot is a bit too big for my tastes. And the sensitivity of the eye-tech is not as good, not as fast as the regular ACOG scope. Alright, so this gun has I can't really see any downfall to this gun. It's got really good recoil. It's a 63-point recoil. It's like really low. The spread is completely fine. I mean, aside from the scope, I feel like this is like one of the best guns. And if you are just getting into combat arms, this is gonna be one of the perms that I really recommend to you guys, really highly, because this is such a freaking awesome weapon. And if you have the chance, definitely try it out, pick it up. Buy it, anything that you can, but this is like a really good gun, and I hope that you guys really experience how great this is. Now this is really good for accolades. Alright, so it comes with a forced scope, but you can put on a silencer, or you can put on mags. I don't recommend a silencer because it might take it from a medium to strong 4-shot to a medium to weak 4-shot. So I never recommend silencers on guns, because this isn't like Call of Duty where it shows up on the minimap and stuff like that. And I definitely recommend extended mag 1 because of its high fire rate. It makes it it just helps more if you're trying to go for accolades and stuff like that, which is really easy to get with this gun. Now with this gun, I don't recommend you to aim for the head, because a lot of times this fuzzy dot, if it's not like in close to medium quarters, you're probably not going to get the headshot exactly. You'll probably hit them, but like the fuzzy dot makes it kind of hard to know exactly where the bullet will go on their body. So I recommend going for body shots more than headshots, but you can get headshots with this thing, but not as easily like say a G36, AK-47, or just the GP M416 with the ACOG slapped on this weapon. Alright, so this is one of the best weapons that I've ever used in my entire life, and this was, I believe, this is the second perm that I bought because it was such a beast. The first one was the AA-12, because at the time I thought that the AA-12 was just so much cheese, because it was the only I was kind of stupid, but now it's really good actually. They buffed it a little bit with the AA-12 Mark II. I thought it was just so amazing, but this is the first weapon that I would recommend you guys to buy. Alright, so I guess any technicalities that I would be using with this weapon with, at long ranges, this is the only weapon that I recommend to burst instead of tap fire. You can tap fire this, but I feel like bursting would be a little bit more effective, especially since you can easily control the recoil just by dragging down your mouse a little bit. And yeah. So as you can see, the fire rate definitely makes up for not being a 3-shot kill, but then again, a 4-shot kill is pretty average, and you should have no problems with it there. Now, another weapon that would be very like considered one of the greats would be the G36E. Now, the reason why I prefer the G36E over the M416 CQB, sometimes, like for the G36E, in medium to long ranges, I prefer the G36E, but in close to medium ranges, I prefer the M416. I've been primarily using the G36E because I feel like I need to learn to control recoil and stuff like that if I'm gonna continue doing reviews and stuff. But this gun is a really easy gun to use, and I feel like this gun isn't. The reason why I don't like it the most is not only because of its power. Its power is not that great. I mean, it's really good, but it's not like the best. It's not the best power in terms of assault rifles. But it is still really good and really decent, and I highly recommend it. Alright, so what I would use this gun for, if you want to eventually graduate to like the G36E, the AUG, and those high damage, high recoil weapons that are assault rifles, what I recommend you to learn from this gun by using it over and over again is to not rely on the recoil to help you get headshots, to actually learn to aim for the head. So a lot of times, let me think. So there's some weapons that they just bounce up to the head because of the amount of recoil that they have. So with this gun, I want you guys to kind of learn how to aim for the head in close quarters, because of its tight spread and it's really nice spread and it's really low recoil. This is a really great weapon to learn how to aim for the head in close quarters. But in long range, it's just like some things like aiming. Aiming is one of the things that it's like even I haven't really gotten the hang of it yet, as you can probably tell. And it's just that this gun really helps to learn to aim, because in close quarters, honestly, recoil doesn't matter in close quarters because you can easily control it with hip fire and stuff like that. But the problem is spread, and I jumped into an oil rig game so that I could show you guys how this gun worked in like medium to long range maps. But I was still keeping it fairly close quarters because of its iTech scope. Alright, so the M416 CQB, as I said, it should be really learned to aim with this weapon, like aim for the head, aim more for the body, because the spread on this gun is really good, and you can even spray out of scope in medium ranges, but I usually burst if it actually comes down to doing stuff like that. No, I don't know, but like this gun, I just feel like I'm missing some. I don't know. I feel like it has a little bit more potential than that. I'm like, it can be used long range, but I like the G36C better because I probably will get more hits on, and I tap fire with it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But when you're aiming, a lot of the times, like when you get into not MLG, when you get into Woggle, that's pretty much like the pro leagues. You gotta learn to aim for the head, and I don't think that the M416 CQB is the best weapon to learn to aim for the head, but I think it's a really solid choice if you want to learn how to like aim for the body, which is what I do a lot of the times. As you can see, like when I try to go for headshots, if they're not like, if they know that I'm there and it's like a fair fight, I'm usually gonna try and go for a body shot, maybe get a lotto on them. But I just feel like there comes a point in your combat arms career where you can't rely on lottos, you can't rely on headshots, and you just have to go for the body, and this is where this gun really excels. Alright, so I guess this is pretty much all I have to say for this weapon, and I don't really have anything much more to say. I feel like I've given you ample gameplay for this weapon, so I'm just gonna show you guys the ending score, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And once again, give a big thanks to Vampire Hazard for requesting this gun. And the next gun I'll do will be the L85A1 if 55 Rocky Walkie will die for me. Otherwise, if not, then I'm gonna do the M960 review. Alright, I wanna thank you. I'm just gonna give you guys a score right now. Alright, so final score is 19 for 14. Not exactly the best thing, but I feel like I did this gun some justice, but it's just a bad game. I was getting some frap slag, but whatever. Thanks for watching. Peace.